Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race favourites. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it harbours no particular difficulties. A sprint finish.
Hello and welcome to Clermont-Ferrand for the start of the 11th stage of this Tour of Spain. It's a day where the sprinters will have big ambitions. The lack of any real slopes will make it easy to control the breakaway. And nothing should prevent their teammates from setting up a mass sprint.
Guys, it's a stage without any defining feature, so it should finish in a sprint. Have a good stage.
The beginning of the stage in the lying plain is totally flat. It won't be before the 30-kilometer mark that the road will start to rise, if only slightly.
You've got 1 minute 30 over the peloton. It turned out to be a good move. When you have a very good sprinter in the team, it makes sense to stick with a breakaway in order to favour a mass sprint and vie for the stage win. Unless, of course, a rider from the team is present in the breakaway. You're the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway. At the front, you're the best placed for the green jersey. It looks like you've got an exit slip from the peloton.
The first classified climb carries a 4th category label. There will be 1 point for the polka dot jersey.
You are 2 kilometers from the top. Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway. He's got his teammates riding because he no doubt finds that the breakaway is too big. If you're feeling strong, attack to create a smaller group. Here's the positions over the last climb. You must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race. Watch out. You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. Don't let the counterattack catch up. The peloton won't let such a large group get away. Puncture! Puncture! No, just kidding. It was to wake up the mechanic. Your breakaway companions look like they want to up the pace. Guys, you're 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
The front of the race is in the feed zone. The riders will soon be going head-to-head on the final classified climb of the day, a 4th category ascent that offers 1 point.
You are 2 kilometers from the top. Well done! You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points. You're the best placed on the overall standings in the breakaway. At the front, you're the best placed for the green jersey.
The peloton is 1 minute away.
You have 30 seconds on the peloton.
"15 kilometers to go, and the peloton is already preparing for the final sprint. It would be a surprise to see someone manage to get away and hold of the sprint trains. Bunched peloton.
During the sprint, try to stick to the wheel in front for as long as possible to take advantage of the slipstream.
He is all smiles as he climbs onto the podium. Applaud him. We can say that he's in sparkling. We can say that
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. I hoped that we'd play a leading role, but from that... Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. Today's finish is perfect for punches and an opportunity to lead the general classification. I'm counting on you to control breakaways and attacks.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Even though we're not in the mountains, today's stage is much to be feared by numerous riders. With over 250 kilometres in the saddle and a very demanding closing stretch, it won't be a surprise to see a few breakdowns along the route.
Okay, guys. Today's stage is really long. You're going to have to keep something in the tank to be able to get through the final 50 kilometers. luck. It's looking good. You've got more than a minute's lead on the peloton. Because you're not making enough effort. They'll no doubt try and drop you. It's looking good for the counterattack. You should perhaps wait for them. The finish is still a long way off. You're the most dangerous in the breakaway for the yellow jersey. It's you who has the most mountain points within the lead group. I'm going to take a nap. Wake me if something happens. Your breakaway companions look like they want to up the pace.
The riders will soon be locking horns on the first King of the Mountains climb of the stage, a gateway that marks their entrance into the Massif du Morvan and its steep roads.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. Watch out for him. He's the best puncher in the breakaway. Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack. The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton. Your opponents are upping the pace to hold off the peloton.
So now the riders have completed more than 200 kilometers. The main difficulties of the day now come to the fore: the Saint-Sébastien mountain and the Signal du Champ.
Guys, we're now into the final portion. I hope you aren't too drained because the serious stuff has just begun. Come on! The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
He's been dropped. The stage is too much for him. You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit. A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer. Peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
Last time check with the breakaway, 1 minute. The front of the race is at the foot of the last climb of the day, the Signal du Champ. It may not be a very long climb, but the last 2 kilometers are really steep because the average slope is over 11%. After more than 230 kilometers in the saddle, that's gonna leave a mark. The summit has been designated as the bonus point. In addition to the Mountains classification points, the first 3 riders will pocket, in order, a time bonus of 8, 5 and 3 seconds for the general classification.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
The front of the race is less than 2 kilometers from the summit. It's on to the most challenging part of the climb. The summit is in sight of the man at the front. Less than 20 kilometers left for him. A lone rider goes over the top of the Signal du Champ. There's very little in it. There's still hope for his pursuers.
Okay, we'll relay flat out.
The last 10 kilometers. We are heading for a grouped finish. Try to take points for the green jersey. He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
Now it's downhill almost all the way to the finishing line. The men at the front will have to fight it out in the sprint. Only 5 kilometers before the finish of this marathon stage. And the riders will be spared nothing, because even the final kilometer is on a rising falls flat. Breakaway over. And here's the red pennant. He's trying to get out. Watch out!
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome him warmly. He will climb onto the podium. We can say that he's in sparkling. We can say that everything is going well.
The podium is good, but I was expecting more from you. We should have won. We retain the green jersey. At least that's something. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. The main thing to grasp today is that the route is flat and it...
Hello and welcome to all. Unless the sprinters' teams have been weakened and are unable to chase down breakaway riders, sprinters should feature prominently at the finishing line in Champagnol.
Hey guys, it should finish in a sprint today. There are a few short climbs at the end, but they don't even count for the mountains classification. Enjoy yourselves.
The breakaway's widening the gap, but there's nobody who's a threat to the overall standings. The breakaway's widening the gap, but there's nobody who's a threat to the overall standings. The time gap between the peloton and the breakaway is decreasing. The breakaway is losing ground. The front runners will soon be on to the first ascension of the day, a third category climb offering 2 points and 1 point towards the polka dot jersey.
The gap is increasing. We don't need to run for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway.
The breakaway is losing ground.
The head of the race is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
They're going to have to ride hard to read in the breakaway. With this lead, they can start to believe it.
The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb.
Okay, if the pace is too fast, I won't insist.
The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
"30 seconds lead for the head of the race. The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
comme ça. Allez les gars, continuez comme ça. Allez les gars, courage. Continuez comme ça les gars.
During the sprint, try to stick to the wheel in front for as long as possible to take advantage of the slipstream.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Another 5 kilometers. The sprinters' teams are putting the peloton along at very high speed. Only 3 kilometers left for the peloton. Everything will come down to the sprint. Last kilometer for the peloton. The sprinters are in the front line. They will soon be burning rubber.
This stage is his. He was the strongest. Here is today's stage winner. He's in sparkling form. He tops the stand. We can say that he's in sparkling form, and you can clap him loudly.
Well done, guys. We're where we should be. We were aiming for a top 5 spot, and you... Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. It's a day in the mountains. The finish isn't decided at the top of the climb, but the route is...
Hello and welcome to all. Even if the finish today is not at the summit, only the best climbers can lead over the top of the demanding Col de Jouplan. And even if nobody goes over the top alone, it will require strength as a descender to try and avoid a sprint in Morsey.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
Only the first 4 riders to the top will score points in the mountain standings. Things get a bit more difficult now with the Col du Cou, an ascent of almost 6 kilometers.
There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind.
This ascent, just like the previous one, is listed as second category. It will earn 5 points for the first, 3 points for the second, 2 points for the third, and 1 point for the fourth. The gap with the yellow jersey is melting away. The escapees will have difficulties going all the way to the finish.
He's the highest placed of the climbers in the breakaway.
It's soon time for the intermediate sprint. If any sprinters manage to hang on until now, it's time to score some points.
That's good enough, lads. There's no way we can lose the green jersey today. It's good.
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings. And so the Col de la Rama ascent has begun for the front of the race. There will be 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 and 1 points for the first 6 to the top. The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the yellow jersey.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
The breakaway is being reeled in. It will be difficult to withstand the return of the yellow jersey.
The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing, lads.
Here we are, the foot to the last climb of the day, the Col de Joux. This is where a killer blow must be landed, because after the summit, it's downhill to Morzine. The riders up front have a 1-minute lead on the favourites group. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. The Joux Plan is not a very long climb, but its average gradient, over 8%, earns it an all-category label. The lead rider has 30 seconds on the favourites.
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
Allez les gars! Allez les gars! Come on guys, go, go! Allez les gars! Continuez comme ça! Allez les gars, courage! Continuez comme ça! Courage, on continue!
The yellow jersey has just joined up with the lead group.
It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will not necessarily want to cooperate with us.
This climb is doubly important because, other than the mountains classification, there are time bonuses up for grabs. 8, 5 and 2 seconds for the general classification.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standing. Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway. Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall. He's chasing after you. You must hold out. Go! Go! We've got enough of a points lead for the polka dot jersey. There's no way we can lose it today. Keep it up. Excellent. You increase your lead on the overall climber standing.
10 kilometers for the lead group. It could be decided in the sprint.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy to attack. You seem to be running on empty. Lift your foot if you don't want to blow up. The yellow jersey is attacking. We've got to go, now!
Only 5 kilometers left for the head of the race.
Watch out! The yellow jersey is trying to get away. We mustn't let him. They're not far behind. Go on, go flat out to the line. Go, go!
Last kilometre.
This stage is his. He tops the standing. He will climb onto the podium to receive. He's amongst the leading. He will climb onto the podium.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were amongst the outsiders, but you managed to beat the favourites. Well done for this win. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone.
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. Despite the absence of any all-category climbs on this stage, the overall vertical gain hits 4,300 metres. It's a day not to be underestimated.
Guys, you'll have to keep something in reserve for the Montée du Bâti. It's very steep, and you don't want to stall. Enjoy yourselves. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
1 minute for the breakaway. It's looking good. The time gap between the peloton and the escapees is stationary. The riders are on to the first of the 7 classified climbs on the stage, the Col de Fleury. Close to 10 kilometres of slope at an average of 5%.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind.
The breakaway is increasing its lead over the yellow jersey, but there's no worry as it contains no big guns for the overall standings. The feed zone is in sight for the head of the race. Riders will be able to pick up some nourishment. The next mountain pass, as with the previous one, carries a second category label. It's the Col de la Forclaz de Montmain.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The first 15 in the intermediate sprint score points for the green jersey. The first will pocket 20 extra points. The first riders are on the Col du Marais. 10 kilometers of climbing, but the slope only averages out at 3%. There will be 2 and 1 point for the mountain standings.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
The next ascent will be far more demanding. The Col de la Croix Free, and it's 12 kilometers at close to 7%.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
Only the first 6 riders to the top will score points towards the mountains classification.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
After the summit, the riders will tackle a short descent which leads straight onto the Col des Aravis. And here's the next climb in the series, the Col des Aravis, a 4.6 kilometer ascent on a slope that averages out at 5.7%. There will be 5 points for the first to the top.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The riders up front have a 1-minute lead on the favourites group.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. It is not always a good idea to be too many in a breakaway, as the others will necessarily want to cooperate with us.
A few more kilometres downhill, and then the race will enter its final phase with the Côte des Amourants followed by the Bété.
You're not doing your share of the work, and so the others no longer want to ride. Anyway, we're into the final kilometres. We can forget any ideas of cooperation.
The race leaders are at the base of the Côte des Amourants. The breakaway is now getting down to business. They'll have to hold off the favourites for as long as possible.
The front of the race is 2 kilometres from the summit. You are 2 kilometres from the summit. Watch your opponents. Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway.
The Côte des Amourants will act as the bonus point, so there will be bonus seconds to be picked up as well as mountains classification points.
Chasing after you. You must hold out. Go! Go!
Race lead launches itself on the Monte de Betex. It's a short climb, but very steep, since the average slope is close to 8%. The winner of the stage will score 10 points towards the best climber classification, as it's a first category finish.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy to attack.
Only 5 kilometres left for the man in front. Another 3 kilometres. And it's the finishing line. The stage leader is alone up front.
Chasing after you. You must hold out. Go! Go! Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall.
This stage is his. He was the strongest.
Here is the winner of the Léger Saint-Gervais Montpellier.
He's amongst the leading riders this year. Here's the yellow jersey. He will climb onto the podium. He's in sparkling form. He's amongst the leading riders.
The podium is good, but I was expecting more from you. We should have won. We take the yellow jersey. It's a perfect day. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. It's mountainous today. It's neither high mountain nor a summit finish, but it's the sort of stage that could harbor a few surprises for the general classification. I hope you're in good condition, because we've got to defend the yellow jersey. Even if defending it remains the priority, we can...
Hello, cycling fans everywhere. There's a short stage on today's menu. Short, but not sweet. Climbs will come in quick succession, and there will be plenty of opportunities to attack. The riders are at the first classified climb of the day, the Col de Châtillon-sur-Cluse. The mountains don't scare him. He's already trying to escape. The first king of the mountain's summit is classified as a Category 3. There will be 2 points and 1 point to be scored at the top.
His team is at full throttle. They have no one at the front. That's good enough, lads. There's no way we can lose the green jersey today. It's good. You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. Well done. You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points.
A new obstacle to be climbed, the Côte de Ron, which rises for almost 5 kilometers. There will be 5 points for the first to the top.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax. You should perhaps be waiting for the group behind. It will be easier if there are several of you. His team is at full throttle. They have no one at the front. You're 2 kilometers from the summit. Go on, another push.
Allez, on lâche rien.
No respite for the riders. After the first 2 ascents that count towards the mountain's classification, there will be the Montée des Gets, 4 kilometers at 5%. There will be 2 and 1 point for the mountain standings.
soon have no more energy to attack. The guys with you are upping the tempo. They're going to try to manage the time gap. When going downhill, the aerodynamic position is useful to increase speed without expending energy. The tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap.
Luis Leon Sanchez is one of the veterans of the peloton, present at the highest level for 20 years. Apart from last year, he's always won at least one race per season since 2007. His victories include, for example, stage wins on the Tour de France and Paris-Nice, plus the Classica San Sebastian. His consistency is quite impressive.
The descent of the Corbière will be fairly dangerous, guys, so don't take any risks. The finish is still a long way off. You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. Well done. You took the last climb. It prevents our competitors from stealing too many points. You're the biggest threat to the yellow jersey at the front of the race.
The riders are entering the feed zone. They will be able to pick up something to eat. The intermediate sprint is approaching. It's an opportunity to recall that only the first 15 score points for the green jersey.
He asked his teammates to maintain the tempo. He must feel on form today. The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit. The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
Only 20 kilometres left for the head of the race. Now it's almost uphill. All the way for them. The riders up front have a 1-minute lead on the favourites group. The next summit is ranked first category. The first scores 10 points towards the best climber classification. The breakaway increases its lead on the yellow jersey group.
The front of the race is 2 kilometers from the summit.
Only 10 kilometres left for the head of the race.
The time gap with the head of the race isn't changing. Bad.
Allez les gars, courage! Allez les gars! On continue comme ça! Allez, courage, on s'amuse! Oui, bravo! Allez les gars! Lâchez rien, allez! Allez les gars, on continue! On y va, on y va, on y va! Go, go, go! Allez, on y va! Allez les gars, on continue comme ça! Allez les gars, courage!
The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds. Only 5 kilometres left for the lead riders.
Continuez comme ça! Continuez comme ça, gars! Continuez comme ça!
Okay, we'll relay hard.
"30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey.
Here we go!
Only 2 kilometres to ride for the men in the lead. We're heading towards a sprint.
Okay, we'll relay flat out.
Watch out, there's an attack. The red pennant for the man at the front. Nothing settled yet. It's very tight.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standing.
He succeeded in avoiding. He will climb onto the podium. He will climb onto the podium. He's amongst the leading. He will climb onto the podium.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race favourites. Hi, guys. Let's start the briefing for this stage. It'll be a very demanding day for everyone. Several mountain passes and a summit finish await you. This is a key stage for the general classification. I hope you're in good condition, because we've got to defend the yellow jersey. Even if defending it remains the priority, we can also consider the stage win if the Baroudeurs don't get too much of a lead. Have a good day, guys. Come on, we're aiming for victory.